What's going on, guys? Brief message before this video starts. At any point during this video or even right now, be sure to pause the video, scroll down, be sure to like the video, subscribe to my channel, turn on the bell for notifications, click that Discord link. It'll let you into my personal Discord, the Playboy Club, and on here I make announcements of when I'm going live, when I'm going to stream, when I'm uploading, all that special stuff. All of my videos are on here, and we have a general chat for the community to talk within. But with that being said, without further ado, let's get on to the video. Alright guys, how you doing today? It's your boy Magnus bringing you another video. This video right here is going to be the best lineup that you can possibly have to run League, Pro-Am, 5-on-5, Rec Center. These builds are all compatible with each other. They'll complement each other to get the best spaced out offense, and so you can score and play defense as efficiently as possible. RB Road 3. Without further ado, let's get right into the builds.
Maybach music.
Alright guys, taking the point guard spot. I think most of you already know what build this is. It's my build. I personally think the best point guard build in the game. The shooting shot creator. This build, you have the ability to score at will, do whatever you want. You have all the dribble moves. You want to put your height at 5'4", 180 pounds, so you can be as fast as possible, get those dribble moves in. Even with max height, doesn't matter. You'll be the fastest one in the court. You'll be able to pass whatever you want. All the dribble moves. You can shoot from wherever, you can lay up however you want. You can also shoot floaters very well. You can floater better than you can lay it up. Your fadeaways are going to be excellent, great fadeaways. Your shot contest is great for a point guard, and your steal is great for a point guard as well. You don't have defending in your build, so these are all great stats. You have the ability to facilitate the ball, score at will, get your teammates open, and this is why this is the most lethal build for me for Pro-Am in League as a point guard.
Maybach music.
Alright, in the shooting guard position, we have the best scoring build possible at a shooting guard. The true shooter. With this build, you're going to be able to want to move around the ball, get around those picks, get those screens set for you, get around, cut around the court as much as possible. So for your build here, you have your height as a 5'3", your weight as 180. For that reason, you have a 70 speed off rip, and then you'll obviously be great at shooting off rip. I mean, the whole game. You'll basically be a lethal shooter, the most lethal shooting build in the game. Obviously, true shooter. You want to cut around the court, get open, use those screens, have your teammates set you up for those open shots. Whole point of this build, whenever you catch the ball, wherever you are, your teammates can rely on you to shoot the ball, and they will know that you will make that shot, no matter where you shoot it from or when you catch it. And that's why for the shooting guard, I'm going with the true shooter. Best scoring build in the game.
Maybach music.
Alright, taking the small forward spot, we have the LeBron James build. We have slashing playmaker, okay? This build, if you look at the badges, it gets an insane amount of diamond badges. I think the most in the game. Don't know, might have to double check on that, but that's besides the point right now. This build is ridiculously fast. You want to go for your height 5'6", your weight 200 pounds. This might be the fastest build in the game so far. I mean, this build off rip gets like a 77 speed. It's ridiculous at rookie. Very fast. You get all the dribble moves you want. Use this build as a second facilitator for your team, a second point guard, just with that extra height, so you can swap out sometimes. So this build can run point guard sometimes, and your shooting shot creator can just be a spot up shooter, walk around the offense just like the true shooter. He has the ability to do that as well, and this build can facilitate the offense and slash insanely. He has a good pass, great strength. His stamina really high. He can't shoot, but that's fine. He's going to be facilitating the ball, cutting, slashing, being a pain in the butt for that defense, because he's just going to be dogging in the paint if they don't pay attention to him. His layup is going to be really great. This is the key component of this build. Once you hit all-star, maybe pro, you'll be able to dunk ridiculously. You'll be able to spam it, and you'll be getting posterizers like nothing. I'm telling you, I have this build. This is my LeBron James build. This is one of the best builds in the game possibly to run as a point guard, because of the height and the fact that you get all the dribble moves that you need to do in the game. It's defense, shot contest, all that is really good for a small forward that doesn't have defending in the build. I know this was hard for me to do because not all of these small forwards are really good, but I think, in my opinion, to complement the team, this can run point guard sometimes, so this is my small forward build. This is like a pure point forward for me, without it being a pure playmaker, obviously. So taking the small forward spot, slashing playmaker.
Maybach music.
Alright, taking the power forward spot, we have a build that is insane, almost a demigod build. I don't know why no one has grinded this build out yet, because it will be one of the best builds in the game whenever someone decides to do it. For our power forward for our team, we have a post-scoring stretch. In the Pro-Am rec, league, this will be the best power forward build. I'm telling you, he will dominate every other power forward in the game. Height 5'9", max height, lowest weight. He'll be pretty fast for being a power forward. Obviously you can't be a playmaker being a power forward. You're not playmaking your build. You can't do that. So don't worry about that. You're a big man. You need to work on your game. You're not being a playmaker. None of that. No dribble moves. None of that. You'll be able to shoot ridiculously. I'm telling you, this is a demigod build right here. You'll be able to lay it up. Your post moves, perfectly fine. Your post fades, all that, perfectly fine. You'll be able to work with that. That's a great number to have right there. Demigod build so far. But the number that really intrigued me, dunks. You will be able to dunk insanely phenomenal dunking stats right here. This build is a demigod build. Your defense, your shot contest is amazing as well. I'm telling you, if someone grinds out this build and takes it to the rec or the league, I'm telling you, you will dominate any other team with this guy on your team. This is a great asset for your team and the best power forward build in the game.
Maybach music.
Alright, taking the center spot, we have a build that was really overrated at the beginning of the year, and now it is really underrated. However, I think this build is the best center build for me, at least, in the 5-on-5 scene. Let's get right into it. True stretch, straightforward. This build, max height, lowest weight, has the ability to shoot from anywhere. He'll be pretty fast for a center. You can do everything a center needs to do. You can slash, you can shoot, you can do anything you pretty much need to do. Your post scoring won't be that great, but in the end game, it'll be where you need it to be. So don't worry about that. You'll be able to dunk ridiculously. That's all you really need. Defense, great defense for a center. I mean, no defending in the build, still great defense, doesn't matter. This build right here became really underrated because obviously everyone that was using it on the leaderboard, everyone thought this build was overrated. It wasn't that great. I'm telling you, once you hit all-star with this build, the best center build in the game. I'm sorry, you can do anything possibly with this build. So for the center build, true stretch. Okay guys, so those are the builds. This is the end of the video. If you use those builds in a team, I hope you see success. If those builds have the best combination and mixture and complement each other very well, I hope you see success if you use that team. If you have any other builds that you thought were better than the builds that I said in those positions, please go to the comments, let me know. But that's it for me. Really appreciate you guys. Magnus out.